Good morning, and good morning. It's Saturday, March 2nd, and it's your girl. And your girl is tired. um, well, as promised, I said I would post an update after I have had my liver ablation treatment, and I had it yesterday. And it was rough. Um, I got to the hospital a little early, and I have to give a shout out to Mount Sinai. They took really good care of me. Everybody there is really nice. I haven't had not one bad experience with the main hospital or the Blavatnik Center. Um, so, kudos to them. And I got registered early. They took me in early, set me up for the pre um the pre-op stuff, and my blood pressure was a little high, and luckily I took my medicine with me, so they let me take my medicine before the procedure. And they took me in a room, and for some reason I was anxious. I'm usually not, because it's the same thing they did 2 weeks ago. They had to go through the artery in my arm. So once again, I'm wrapped up in saran wrap. It was not pleasant. They did an extra, they said it was a numbing agent, and they said, oh, it's a numbing agent and it'll help dilate the blood vessel, because they had to go through an artery. Last time my artery was not very happy. And even with the sedation, I was like, So this time they put something else in there to dilate the artery, so that the catheter, they had to use more than one catheter. So they had to put like a main catheter through, and then they put smaller ones to go to the actual spots on my liver. Yeah. Well, my arm was not happy. Um but it is what it was. I was relaxed, but my blood pressure was still up. And something about the sedation they gave me, I don't know. I started to feel angry. Like, can we, like, hurry up? I was laying on that table for over an hour. One lesion they got right away. They got to the spot, and they did what they had to do. The other one, the smaller one, it would be the smaller one. The smaller one, they said the blood vessels were kind of funky around it, and they were trying to find the right blood vessels to put the radioactive, the actual treatment. It's a radiation treatment, so it's radioactive stuff that they put in it to burn it out. And they were having a little, not trouble, but they were trying to figure out which blood vessel would be best to put it in to get rid of the smaller one. Like, leave it to me to have some weird thing pop up in my body. So anyway, they got it though. They got it. They were able to treat it, no problem. And then I had to wait another 45 minutes for them to do the final scan to make sure everything was in the right place. So I was supposed to be done around 4. I wasn't done till nearly 5. And shout out to visiting nurse service. The escort was on time and waited, and they offered her snacks while she waited. And I got home around 6:30 last night. I was supposed to be home before 6. So my mother's aide was kind enough to, she waited till I got home, and she made me a cup of tea, and I went to pay her. She's like, why are you worrying about paying me? I said, because you were here for 6 hours with my mom. You should be paid for what you did. Hello. I don't expect you to do something like this and not get paid. Oh, I could have picked up the money next week. I'm like, really? Come on. I said, listen, my mother always told me, when somebody does work for you, make sure they get paid. Never let people wait for their money. All hail Captain Picard. Um, Never let people wait for their money. If somebody's doing something for you and they're supposed to be paid, make sure they get paid. Don't let people wait for their money, because she said, think about it. Would you want to wait to get paid? So I told the aide this, and I said, listen, I appreciate everything you're doing. I really do. But my mother always taught me, somebody is doing something for you, make sure they get paid. And I said, I want to make sure you get your money. I don't like owing people. She never liked owing anybody, and I don't either. If I don't have the money to do something, I wait till I have the money. That's just a decent thing to do. So she's like, oh. And she helped and not only that, but she helped my brother. My brother was making his Friday afternoon coffee, and she asked him, she said, you want me to help? And he's like, yeah, you could. I told her, so he usually does it himself. He just taken the help because it was there. But he was cool. He was actually a real trooper. And like I said, I'm wrapped up in saran wrap. This is my artery. I'm gonna probably change the bandage tomorrow. And then of course they had to do the IV, so I'm wrapped up in saran wrap on this arm too. But that'll come off later today. So that's my last big procedure. Hopefully, I go back in a month for an MRI to make sure everything worked, and that, thank God, it's like a month. I have maintenance chemo coming up next Wednesday. I'm so glad I moved it. It was supposed to be Monday. I'm so glad I moved it. I feel like crap. The good news is I gave my mother a dose of melatonin last night. The aide made her a cup of tea, and she's like, put the melatonin in it. I said, yeah. I grabbed that melatonin and put some in it. And about 9:30, I help mom use the commode, and I put her back in the bed. And then I got in the bed, and we both slept like stones. She woke up at 5:15 this morning because she needed to pee. So I helped her pee, put her back in the bed, and it is now 8:10 in the morning, and she's still asleep. So I got 8 hours of sleep last night. That's the good part. The not so good part, I'm cramping a little bit. My tummy's cramping, but they told me that might happen. I am tired. They told me that would happen. I don't feel like doing anything. And the laundry may have to wait. Well, the good thing was I did my laundry on Thursday, so I don't have anything for myself to wash. Mom's stuff is not much. It can wait. And I can wash her stuff during the week. So it's just my brother's stuff that needs to get done. I'll probably do his underwear and his socks, so at least that's clean. And then his jeans and stuff can wait till tomorrow. So, and of course tomorrow is my mom's birthday. So I ordered some flowers. They're coming today. So I'll set that up. And when she does come downstairs, she'll see them. And I'm probably going to get some cupcakes. I don't have the energy to go out, so I'm gonna order some cupcakes from somewhere, and I'll give the aides cupcakes next week and a little thank you. They tried to bathe mom. They couldn't keep her in the bathroom. So next week we're gonna try again. While I'm here, they're gonna try again. So hopefully we'll get her cleaned up for her birthday. And yeah, I'm going to give the aides some cupcakes, and one aide, the morning aide, actually stayed an extra hour. She wasn't supposed to. I think she had already clocked out, but she stayed to see if she could help the afternoon aide. So I'm going to give her a little something too, because she didn't have to do that. let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm just extremely tired. I'm cramping a little bit. The tea does help, but I was able to get some sleep last night, so that makes a difference too. Trying to think what else. Oh, and the other fun news, there's a bunch of medications that they sent for me to the pharmacy, and one of them is an antibiotic, and they wanted me to start taking it today. I am not sure if my pharmacy is open today. They used to be open on Saturdays from 9 to 1, and last night I went on the website and it's saying that they're closed on Saturdays, which makes no sense because they are located inside a community clinic and the dentist in the clinic is open on Saturdays. So if the dentist is open on Saturdays, the pharmacy is supposed to be open on Saturdays. Because if the dentist wants somebody to get antibiotics, they need to be able to fill it. So I have to find out. I'm hoping and praying they're open. And then I'll ask my neighbor if they could pick it up for me. Because with antibiotics, I don't like playing with that. You know, if they want you to take it, I want to start taking it like they want me to. I'm not feeling much of anything else. They said I could feel nauseous. I have medicine for that already, so I'm good. And they said what else I could feel? Cramping, nausea. I might lose my appetite again for a couple of days. I haven't lost it yet. I had dinner last night. I just ate my cereal. And they said the big thing would be the fatigue, and that would last hopefully just a couple of days. So, I think that's it. That's my story. Thank you again for everyone who has offered good wishes. Cheers. And of course, prayers and all that good stuff. Greatly appreciated. And looks like I will be getting on the caregiving side. It looks like I will be getting someone to do overnights. I'm probably going to start with like one night a week, maybe two, just to try the person out and see how it goes. And then go from there. I don't like, especially an overnight person, and I don't really know the person. I just want to start out with maybe one, maybe 2 nights a week, and because that is expensive. And even though even though we had funds put aside for mom's care, still, don't want to burn through it all too quickly, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the melatonin really kicked in last night, so we'll see what happens this weekend. And I'm going to give her I'll probably give her melatonin again, if not tonight, tomorrow night for sure. And see how that goes. Because if the melatonin starts kicking in again and she's sleeping through the night like this, then I may not have to bring anybody in overnight. But I'm probably going to do it anyway, but I'll just figure it out. Anyhow, and thanks for everyone who peeked at Bean Chat last week, doing it from my bedside. Let me tell you, it was fun. The New York Bead Show is next weekend. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I will probably go. I will probably go because I can't get those other beads that I didn't pick up last time out of my head. I was just like kicking myself. So I'm probably going to go. And I think I'm going, and the other thing I want to mention real quick, I had some pens that I was making, and I showed them, I think. No, I didn't. I did not show them as a project. I had to get new pen bases because the ones the lightweight ones, the quality wasn't good. So I'm not gonna offer the next set that I was working on. But I have my heavy pen set on the way. The bases are on the way, so I will have some new pens in the shop. And I will either post them in the community tab or I'll do a short showing them. And then I also ordered the Japanese braiding kit. I'm waiting for that to get here so I don't have to mess with the needles. I'm still having trouble in my hands. My feet are getting better, actually. My feet aren't they're numb, but I'm not having a lot of pain. So my feet are starting to clear up. I'm hoping my hands clear up behind it. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing some Japanese braiding. So I will definitely do an episode on that. I've heard it's a lot of fun to do and it's not that difficult. And it gives the same effect as a spiral stitch that I love to do. And I've showed you guys projects that I've done with it without having to use a needle. So I'm excited. They're supposed to both get here. Like, one was supposed to come yesterday. They didn't come. And the other one is due either today or Monday. So hopefully after the New York Beach show, I really shouldn't be going, but I have to. And I will have new projects. And I might squeeze in a bead and chat this weekend. I have some earrings that I promised somebody I would make. So I might do that. So we'll see what's going on. So thanks again for all your support. I really appreciate it. I do have an episode of It Happened One Night. I know I owe you guys an episode. Things with Teflon Tiff have gone bonkers, and I'm just barely keeping up. Every day there's something going on with that chick. And of course Umar, where's the school Johnson? Oh boy. So things are happening so quick, and I just haven't been able to really keep up. But I will do an episode, I promise. I'll probably do it this way. I most likely will not be able to do my usual presentation, but I will have one up ASAP. And that's it for now. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the support. This is not medical advice. I forgot to put that disclaimer on the other ones. This is not medical advice, y'all. Every patient is different. Please consult your medical professionals and determine what is right for you. And that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.